Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and welcome to this month's On the Horizon, the previews for the August previews for the month of October. And these are just, really good stuff. Got the Marvel, got the DC, got the previews, and all the previews. All the previews are here. So we're going to be talking about these things. We're going to start off with the Marvel stuff. Guys, we also want to really start off with beautiful Halo. Please check out my sponsor for this video, this monthly video, Beautiful Halo. These guys give me a little kickback every single time you guys buy something. So literally, it's not per purchase order, it's per purchase. So if you buy only one thing, you hook me up. If you buy two things on the same purchase, I get hooked up twice. You guys get a steep discount of like 16 to 34%, I think it is. And sometimes there are extra discounts when there's some clearinghouse stuff on there. Please go and check them out. They've got all sorts of licensed merchandise, Marvel, DC. We're talking about mostly shirts. We got some sweaters for the cold weather getting ready to come up. This is the October solicits, for crying out loud. So definitely check those out. Some hats. I got some lids for you. Whole bunch of cool licensed merch for you from Marvel and DC. And again, they support the channel. By you guys purchasing from them, you're supporting this channel, and that is a huge help as always. All right, so let's get started on all the good stuff here. We're going to start off with the Marvel solicits. So let's get all this other stuff out the way, and we shall begin. All right, they're gone. They're gone. What? No, they're about to fall. Okay, now they're gone. So on the back, you got Absolute Carnage. The first issue comes out this week, actually. Next week, whatever. This Wednesday. Okay, so a whole bunch of good stuff here. You got the full circle stuff. You got the Face It Tiger. You just found Mary Jane issue number 1. The Amazing Mary Jane. So we got Dawn of X. This is the first cover of the first X-Men book. After the 12 issues, half of which are House of X, the other half are Powers of 10. This is Hickman's book that will be ongoing for X-Men, starting with issue number 1. I think that's Vulcan back there. Not entirely sure. I think that's who that is. If so, then you've quite literally got everybody in Cyclops' family, the entire Summers family in one way, shape, or form or another, plus Wolverine. I don't know what this cat's doing here. Anyway, so bang, you got all these guys. That's pretty cool, man. That's really cool. You got Excalibur number 1. This is going to be the team. So not too shabby. Like Apocalypse is somehow going to be on the team. And the new Captain Britain. That's looking pretty cool. I'm into that. We'll see what's up with that. That's Richter back there in case you guys are curious. All right. So got all these guys here. The X-Men, Sail at Dawn. So the Marauders, issue number 1. This is going to be written. This is going to be written by Tini Howard and Marcus Toe doing the art. So you know it's going to be gorgeous. I love that Marcus Toe is going to be doing this. His work on what do you call it? Naomi and all. You guys know this is going to be good. And over here you got Marauders. Jerry Duggan is going to be doing this also with Matty O'Lally. Awesome. So this is the team over here. Hellfire Trading Company, funded by Emma Frost. The Marauders, Storm, Pyro, Bishop, and Iceman. They're going to be setting sail on the seas to rid the world of mutant haters. So this is pretty cool, man. You got the art in there. You got the finale of House of X and Powers of 10. I love how they do this. This is wrapping up the series that changes everything, and this one is wrapping up the series that reveals everything. I love the lyrics that they're putting on this. So these are all the Marvel True Believers for this month. We're talking about the $1 comic books. I always call them the coffee table comic books. If you got a spinner rack, these definitely belong in the freaking spinner rack. But $1 comics with great stories on here. You got the first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost, first appearance of Bishop, first appearance of Betsy Braddock, first appearance of Pyro, plus it's Days of Future Past. I mean, come on. You got first appearance of Jubilee, first appearance of Richter, first appearance of Apocalypse, full appearance. There's, the shadow appearances. First appearance of Quanon, who eventually, takes over kind of for Psylocke. You got True Believers, first appearance of Moira McTaggart, and first appearance of Karima, and I don't know who these other guys. I don't think I ever read this comic book. Shapander, and Omega Sentinel. I know the Omega Sentinel. So okay, cool. Oh, yeah. So duh, of course. Anyway, the facsimile covers this month will be Amazing Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy issue number 15, which will be the first appearance of Spider-Man, and the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk. So these will be the facsimile, regular like $3.99 cover price, and you've got an almost perfect, like besides the UPC symbol on the side, an almost perfect facsimile of the like with the original advertisements inside and everything. Minor changes to them. So yes, awesome. You got Nepotism in full effect. Spider-Man issue 2 of 5 by the Abrams brothers and Sarah Pichelli doing the art. Absolute Carnage is already going to be in full effect by this time. Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool 3 of 3. Al Ewing is doing this. Oh my God. Absolute Carnage, the Immortal Hulk #1. I think this is going to be a one-shot, and oh my God, I can't wait to see that. You have got Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors, Absolute Carnage Miles Morales, Absolute Carnage Scream 3 of 3. This 3 of 3, that's 3 of 3. Venom 19, which is going to feature Absolute Carnage, a family affair tie-in. Absolute Carnage Amazing Spider-Man issue number 31. There's a tie-in there. Amazing Mary Jane issue number 1. I don't think this is going to be a tie-in at all, but this is stemming out of the pages of issue number 25 of Amazing Spider-Man. Leah Williams is doing this with Carlos Gomez. Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle is going to be a huge book featuring Nick freaking Spencer. Wouldn't be right without him. Jonathan Hickman, Jerry Duggan, Al Ewing, Chip Zdarsky, Kelly Thompson, and Jason Aaron, with all these awesome artists in here. So cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this big old roundabout Spider-Man about the end of the world kind of thing going on. And yeah, I'm down. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 13, Superior Spider-Man number 12. Please don't hurt my Otto. Fantastic Four makes an appearance in there. Here we go. Hobie Brown. I believe this is going to be the regular Earth 616 version of Prowler, but what the hell do I know? Either way, Miles is going to have to go up against Hobie. Hobie. Interesting. Ghost Spider, issue number 3, featuring the Jackal. What the frick? Why do these people hate my Gwen Stacy? I don't understand. Black Cat, issue number 5. I think this is the final issue. Hopefully it's going to continue, though. Jed McKay is doing a good job on it. Marvel's Web of Spider-Man Velocity 3 of 5. There's going to be a shock ending the way that this whole series ends. Spider-Verse 1 of 6. Right now I'm not overly excited about this, but issue number 1 might blow me away. Amazing Spider-Man 32 by Spencer and Patrick Gleason. I love. He's going to be doing the covers and the interior art. Welcome over to Marvel, my friend. Marvel Zombies Respawn, issue number 1. Red Goblin, Red Death. This is basically going to be a one-shot. I think an oversized one-shot. Yeah, 40 pages. New stories about when Green Goblin was actually Red Goblin. So Norman Osborn as the Red Goblin. Back when Slott was writing it. Anyway, bang, there you go, done. Ghost Rider issue number 1. This is going to be cool. Ed Brisson's going to be writing it. It's going to be called Beware the Ghost Rider. It's going to feature Danny Ketch. That's all you need to know. Having Aaron Cooter doing the interior and exterior art only helps. So right there, that's my box that I'm going to be getting that month. I need another short box. Boom, I already see which one I'm going to be getting. Marvel Tales featuring the Ghost Rider. It looks like 3 stories in here. So it's going to be the origin of the Ghost Rider. There's going to be the first appearance of the Orb. And what if Ghost Rider was separated from Johnny Blaze? So that's cool. I'll check this. Here we go, right here. Grand Design, Fantastic Four. Tom Scioli doing everything in here. There's going to be a couple of variant covers by, just at least one variant cover by Tom Scioli. That's one of the variant covers is going to be Ed Pisker, who is a good friend of Tom Scioli, and they both do a very similar art style. So that's awesome. I'm looking forward to this. If you guys remember all 6 of the individual X-Men Grand Designs, you know this is going to be freaking amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Doctor Doom is getting a series. Nice. Monthly ongoing series. Doctor Doom. Awesome. By Christopher Cantwell, Salvatore La Rocca. Doctor Doom kind of becoming good again. Done. Bizarre Adventures. Cool. I think this is actually just a one-shot also. Yeah, it's a one-shot, 40 pages. I hate that they say number 1 when it's just a one-shot. Also one-shot, Future Fight Firsts. A one-shot featuring White Fox, one featuring Luna Snow, and one featuring Crescent and Io. So I'm looking forward to those 3 books. Contagion, a 5-issue limited series by Ed Brisson. Nothing else you need to know, except that there's going to be some really awesome issues here. Issue 2, 3, 4, 5, Moon Knight, Iron Fist, looks like Jessica Jones, and everybody coming together with the Thing in the first issue. I'm down. Invisible Woman, Future Foundation, Fantastic Four. This is going to take on a new direction. Slott and Medina doing this, where the Fantastic Four are going someplace else where there are these 7 heroes and these guys are actually the bad guys. What? Exactly. That's what they say down here. What? Groundbreaking double-sized issue of the Immortal Hulk, issue number 25, where he's the cosmic entity called the Ghost Rider, the Earthbreaker, the World Breaker, Breaker of Worlds. There we go, Breaker of Worlds, right down there, Breaker of freaking Worlds. This is, it's Ewing. Come on, man, this is going to be amazing. Joe Bennett's going to be doing some of the art, so he's not leaving, but German Garcia is going to be doing a lot of the art here, and Alex Ross is still doing the covers, so it's going to be awesome. Immortal Hulk director's cuts are finishing in October. Avengers, issue number 25, with one of the greatest covers ever in the history of the Ghost Riders. I'm down. Duggan and Jacinto are going to be doing Savage Avengers, issue number 6, where Punisher is going to be following in the religion, possibly following the religion of Crom, Conan's religion. There's going to be an annual featuring Duggan and Garney. Invaders, Chip Zdarsky's doing it. You don't need to know anything else. Captain America issue 15 coming out. Okay, cool. Captain Marvel 11. Thompson and Carnero are still on it. Awesome. Slott, Zub, and Scheide doing, I think that's how you pronounce that name, doing Tony Stark Iron Man issue 17. 2020 is coming. That's going to be the big deal for Iron Man, and yeah, Tony Stark might be dead. Let's see. Oh, Jody Houser and Stephen Mooney are doing Web of Black Widow. Issue number 2 will be out then, so September issue 1 of 5, featuring the Bucky Barnes along with Natasha. So I'm looking forward to that. Web of Black Widow. Damn, that should be awesome. King Thor, 4 issues, fighting against Loki at the end of time. Doctor Strange, that is a badass cover. That is gorgeous. There's an annual, Doctor Strange annual. Teeny Howard is doing it with Pornsack. I don't remember how to do his last name. He is the artist that did Infidel, a genuinely terrifying comic book. Loki, issue number 4. Valkyrie is coming out. Here we go. Punisher Kill Crew 4 of 5 featuring the Black Knight. Done. You win. Black Panther Agents of Wakanda featuring Zub and Medina. This is the main cover. That's the Mary Jane variant cover. There's going to be a lot of Mary Jane variant covers in this. Black Panther number 17. The final issue of Silver Surfer Black. The Ultimate Nullifier and Old Man Quill number 10 of 12. Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 10. Ooh, featuring the death of Rocket. Swordmaster, featuring art by Ario Anindito and a whole bunch of other good stuff in here. So that's looking cool. There's a Shang-Chi story. That's what Anindito's doing. Arrow is on there. We got Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Champions, coming to an end. issue number 10. I think this ends with issue 12. I can't remember. Daredevil, Zardosky, that's all you need to know. Shadow kind of helps with that, just saying. Fear and Changelings in Las Vegas, featuring from Strike Force. Okay, cool. This is the main cover, I imagine. Dead Man Logan. This is going to finish up the entire series. The history of the Marvel Universe, issue number 4 of 6. Punisher, Magnificent Miss Marvel, Death's Head 4 of 4. Agents of Atlas 3 of 5. Gwenpool Strikes Back. I'm positive I'm gonna love this. Gwenpool just trying to interject herself, and that's a gorgeous Gwenpool. Wow, she looks hot there. Runaways 26. Fearless 4 of 4. Ironheart is cool. Her dealing with magic and the 10 Rings. Roy Thomas coming back to Conan for this amazing issue. This is going to be amazing. 32 pages. Still only $3.99. Sorry, I'm pointing to the stuff down here and you can't see it. That is just sick. Valeria, Conan the Barbarian, still featuring Aaron and Esrar. We got a whole bunch of Rise of Skywalker with the Journey of Star Wars. That's cool. A bunch of these pages, a bunch of other stuff, Star Wars, Target Vader, Bang Bang Bang, Dr. Aphra, always hysterical. A bunch of Marvel action stuff through IDW. Here's the Young Guns being featured. Bunch of statues. We're gonna see more about that stuff later. Here we go with the Ultimates coming up. The Marvel Zombies coming up. Marvel Portfolio for Joe Quesada. Finally coming to hardcover. It's about time. Get this book. This is gonna be awesome. It's actually gonna be $25 for 100 pages. 25 may seem like a lot, but it's hardcover, and this is so worth it. I'm telling you right now. All these books, cool. This is cool. That's a good one. The Marvel Masterworks, Marvel Masters of Suspense. This is cool. The art of Stuart Immonen. The Symbiote Spider-Man is going to be coming to trade paperback in October. The Conan, the Savage Avengers, the Immortal Hulk stuff. Woof. A+. Get out of town with all this stuff. Where's Comic Book University? Where's the stuff from Comic Book University? No one praises this book better than Comic Book University. Marvel's starting to get on my last nerve, my peeps. You got Deadpool up in here. You got Iron Man. You got Thor. Stop running away from me. This kind of bothers me. $16, and there's only 3 issues of this, if I remember correctly. 4 times 3 equals 12. So why did this come up to 15 or 16? What's up with that? It's like there's an extra issue thrown in there somewhere. Is there an extra issue in there thrown somewhere? Because I didn't see that. Anyway, good stories. Not worth paying for an extra comic book. Y'all should have gotten the floppies. All good stuff here. All good stuff. Bang, 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 bang. Yep, here we go. Nice. I love these books. I love it. When these go on discounts and I can get them for like $3 or $4, I scoop them up as soon as I possibly can. Love those. I don't need no color. Vision, complete trade paperback on sale. Only $30 for all 12 issues. On sale in November. Sick. Trial of the Juggernaut is coming soon. Cool. That's $35 for that. Is this good at Chuck Austin? Is this going to be a hardcover? Probably not. Anyway, what do you call it? 392 pages. Trial of the Juggernaut. Guys, probably going to be worth it. What If collection, Spider-Gwen, the X-Men, Adventures of the X-Men, all that good stuff. And again, Ed Brisson, Cooter, Beware the Ghost Rider. Get it. We're going to move on to the DC book, but in the meantime, why don't you guys go and check out Beautiful Halo, link below. You can check out all of my gorgeous, well, not my stuff, all the gorgeous licensed product there. And beautiful stuff. Again, it seriously does genuinely help out the channel. You get awesome merch, licensed products from Marvel and DC, and I get a little kickback. You don't pay anything extra. In fact, you're getting my discount. Somehow they're giving you my discount, so you're paying less. I'm getting a percentage of the stuff, and every single thing that you buy goes towards helping out the channel. You keep the channel alive. You keep Professor Bill alive on his comic book life support. The more you buy, the more I get, and therefore the channel gets hooked up. I'm just saying, like this is the way that universal peace happens. So definitely consider checking them out, guys. Okay, so the DC books, here we go. We're starting off with this guy. We've got this one on the back, that's a basket full of heads, because every head has a story. Joe Hill from Hill House Comics on DC. What the freak? Okay, looking forward to that. So, Birds of Prey are back in town. All that good stuff. We got more of the Hill House information right here. Basket full of heads, whole lot of information. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun one, my peeps. That's going to be a fun one. And yes, it is Black freaking Label. So let's move on. We got the Year of the Villain stuff coming on right here. You got the whole checklist for all the Year of the Villain Doom Rising stuff that's going to be coming out for the month of October. That's your preview page right there. Go and check that out. We have got Batman's Grave. It's Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch teaming back up again with a little added art by Kevin Nolan. Listen, man, this is basically going to be Batman trying to. He's going to try and imagine himself dead in a grave, half-eaten off face of this dude, and he's got to try and imagine how this person died in order to solve a freaking mystery. Tell me you are not madly in love with this already, because I am. So yeah, this should be. Yep, this is going to be an awesome book. Birds of Prey #1. Brian Azzarello's doing it. What the hell is Harley doing here? Like we had that little bit. What the hell is Harley doing here? Let's move on a little bit more. Joker in the Year of the Villain. We got Black Adam, Year of the Villain. Batman Facsimile Edition with the Joker returning. Denny O'Neil doing this with art by Neil Adams and Dick Giordano. All legends, all of them. Joker Harley, Criminal Sanity. That should be really freaking good. Looking forward to that. This, I believe this is supposed to be a Black Label. We've got Jeff Lemire on this. Andrea Sorrentino with Kari Andrews. This should be a whole lot of fun. Lemire will be doing another Black Label also with The Question, and I'm so looking forward to that. Last God, this is an entirely new series coming out. I can't remember how many issues this is supposed to be. I think it's only supposed to be 2 issues. I can't remember. Anyway, The Last God, brand new character. Who is the Last God? These 2 characters that have to fight against this dude, but these 2 characters are separated by 30 years, fighting the exact same threat. That's a great idea. I love that concept for that. I'm down. So we got Bendis doing the Legion of Superheroes, Millennium. We've got Didio stepping down from president, or I think he's president, whatever, of DC Comics to do Metal Men. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna read it because it might be really good. RWBY by Marguerite Bennett. This is basically like a hero academy for monster slayers, so Monster Slayer Academy. All right. Cy Spurrier is going to be doing Sandman Universe Presents Hellblazer. Who's not going to be reading that? Secrets of the Sinister House. Yeah, going to be checking that one out. Paul Dini. Superman Smashes the Klan. Sorry, just kicked the camera thing, the leg. This is going to be a 3-parter, and it's going to be based off of the story where the Superman radio special actually gave away the secret passwords and whatnot of the Ku Klux Klan back in the day. They helped to freaking take down a huge thing. Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of people, far right wingers, and sorry, bud, a whole bunch of comic skaters who are going to hate that. Too bad. Politics and comics, it's existed forever. So, Dark Multiverse, Batman Nightfall, that should be interesting. I am really excited to see this. Holy crap, I can't wait to see this. Jeff Loveness, who did Judas, is going to be doing the Death of Superman in the Dark Universe. Really looking forward to this. A whole bunch of good stuff here. The what is this? This is the Giants, 100-page Giants. This is the stuff that's going to Walmart, and I can care less. But here we go. The Doom Rising stuff. Action Comics 1016. It's going to be a bunch of deceased variant covers that you're going to see all throughout. You're going to have Aquaman number 53. You're going to have Aquaman Annual. You're going to have Batgirl 40, Batman 80, God, just looking at this, I could tell right away that was John Romita Jr. I don't need to see it. So it looks like I'm going to be getting a bunch of Francisco Mattina, variant covers because I can't stand freaking Romita Jr. I don't think that guy remembers how to draw well. Look at it. Look at this. Just look at this for issue number 81. That's just disgusting. What do you call it? So yeah, Mattina. Going to be doing some Mattinas. We got Batman Annual. In this, they say the mastermind behind Batman. Okay, bud. We got Batman Curse of the White Knight, issue number 4. Do you know anybody who's not getting this? I don't. Batman and the Outsiders number 6 by Brian Edward Hill. Again, don't forget to check out my interview I just did with him in the second half of podcast number 125 that just came out this week. Batman and the Outsiders Annual, also by Hill. Batman Beyond is still going strong. Creatures of the Night. This is going along at a snail's pace. The Batman story. Batman Superman issue number 3. That's a freaking impressive picture right there, man. Wow. Wow. So Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul. All of it done by Neil Adams. We've got Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 6 of 6 by Tynion. What do you got here? Catwoman 16, Deathstroke 48. You got Deceased number 5 and Deceased number 6. Man, that's a gorgeous cover right there. And look at this cover, man. What the hell are you doing to us, peeps? What are you doing to us? That's just terrifying. Man. Okay, Detective Comics, issue 1013, 1014. You got Event Leviathan, man. This thing's moving on. Flash number 80, that's sick. That's a sick cover. Flash 81, Flash Forward number 2, so a whole lot of Flash coming out. Freedom Fighters 10, Gotham City Monsters number 2 by Orlando. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Green Lantern number 12, here we go. Harleen. This is issue number 2. So, yeah, man. I can't wait. This is going to be a black label. It's Stefan Sajic doing everything in this work. The guy is amazing. He draws sex scenes and love scenes really well. So, like, it bothers me that the Batawang took away the idea that we might actually have some really good sex scenes and whatnot. Like, this is just probably the best artist that is alive today and still drawing and, like, new, whatever. Call me Young Gun, or DC Young Gun if you want, whatever. Like, Stefan Sajic, man. This is awesome. And he's going to be writing it also. Nah, I'm down. I'm so down. Harley Quinn 66. Here's something interesting. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy issue number 2. They're both going to have to go against the King of Roses, I believe he's called. Go and check out my review and the book for the annual number 1 for Justice League Dark. That's the first appearance of this character. You see the formation of the Parliament of flowers instead of the Parliament of trees. Magic has been changed. Everything's changed around. So Poison Ivy's got to figure out her role in the green now, since everything's been rewritten. Magic has been rewritten. So go and check out Justice League Annual issue number 1. Justice League Annual number 1, 2019. Or at least check out the review so you have an idea of what's going on. Hawkman number 17. Doom. Inferior 5. Okay. Justice League 33 and 34. Justice League Dark 16. Justice League Odyssey 14. Lois Lane number 4. I really like issue number 1. I didn't like issue number 1 of Martian Manhunter. Nightwing 65 and the annual number 2. We got Red Hood Outlaw 39. Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Issue number 101. Sick. We got Shazam, going at a very steady snail's pace, but still an amazing book, so I don't care. I love it. Keep it coming. Supergirl 35. Might have to review it since we've obviously got Leviathan on the cover, but don't forget to check out my boy Comic Boom doing his reviews over on comic_boom! On YouTube. Superman number 16. I don't care about Jimmy Page. I love Jimmy Page. I don't like Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Don't really care too much about Superman Year 1 either. I won't even be reading those because, no. Love this cover for Teen Titans 35. This should still be every 2 weeks it comes out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it is, but whatever. Actually, no, I think it is, because we're going to see it later on in the book. Terrifics 21, Wildcats number 3, Wonder Woman number 80. That's an awesome cover. Here's number 81. Love this cover also. Wonder Woman Annual, going to be a whole lot of, and it's going to be Steve Orlando doing this, who just did the recent Chi Dimension introduction. So that could be cool. Books of Magic, Dreaming, House of Whispers, Lucifer, the Young Animal stuff, which I'm just not even remotely impressed in. I do have the Wonder Comic stuff with Dial H for Hero. That's going to be going to a maxi series now, I guess. This was turned into a maxi series for sure, and I love it. And it should be a lot longer than a maxi series. But Wonder Twins issue number 8, Young Justice 9, a bunch of the dollar comic books. So the Breaking of the Bat, the Death of Superman, Joker, first issue of the Joker when he had his own comic book. Swamp Thing, first appearance of Swamp Thing issue number 1, Watchmen number 1. So that's cool. They got all these dollar comic books, basically like the Marvel True Believers books. Batman Universe number 4. These are all the Up in the Sky, the whatever, Come Back to Me stuff. This is the stuff for Walmart. Got Action Comics 1017. Black Mantas, plural. Yeah, dude's in trouble. Aquaman's in a whole lot of trouble. I love the freaking ink that he's got now, the Jason Momoa ink, but still the blonde hair. That's my Aquaman, baby. Oracle, the new character Oracle in Batgirl number 41. Batman number 82. Batman Outsiders, Brian Edward Hill. We got okay, yeah. So we've got Batman Superman number 4, Catwoman 17, Deathstroke 49, Detective Comics 1015, Flash 82, Harley Quinn 67, Hawkman number 18. I actually got to see this last month, towards the end of July, I believe. I got to see this, just became friends with Richard Pace on Facebook, and he did this thing he showed us. That's gorgeous, man. Wow, that was good. But like the new mask, and look at the freaking Batman who laughs in this. Like, dude, oh my God, this is going to be incredible. Hawkman, the Infected. Man, this is going to be good. So we got all this good stuff here. Justice League number 35, Justice League Dark 17, amazing series. If you're not reading this, why aren't you reading this? Justice League Odyssey 15, Nightwing 66, Red Hood Outlaw 40, Supergirl 36, Superman 17, Fruit Fly, Flying By Me, I got too many plants in the house. Crush becomes a villain, apparently. Look at this. Come on. You know they're not friends. What's going on there? The Teen Titans 36, the Terrifics number 22, Wonder Woman number 82. And, they're going to redo the Joker. They're going to put that back out. All these books, they're putting these back out. Hellblazer, Constantine. Oh, it's like the same thing. Jack Kirby works. These old things here, a movie adaptation. Sword of Atlantis. That's awesome. They're going to be redoing this. Looking forward to seeing that again. Deceased hardcover. Tom Taylor, your evil animal, for making us cry with that book. DC poster portfolio for Year of the Villain. Kill. The Omnibus. All these things. 80 Years of the Fastest Man Alive. Sweet. Death of Superman. The Wake. They're going to put this out in hardcover for only $25. I can assure you it's worth it. The Flash Year 1 was a great story. Garth Ennis Omnibus for Hellblazer. Justice League Odyssey, Death of the Dark. Sixth Dimension stuff for that. Look, $20 for a hardcover. You can get the regular book for half the price. It's up to you, but this was an amazing thing. Marv Wolfman doing the Man and Superman Deluxe Edition. Really good stuff. Totally worth getting. Luther, Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo. I mean, come on. You know you're getting this. Nightwing Burnback is a new villain. So it turned out to actually be a really cool villain, but it took a while for it to get to that. Prince of Gotham, whatever. It's okay. I'll give you that. The House of L, Unity Cycle, Leviathan stuff, and Wonder Twins. Yeah, it's Activate. It's a perfect name for that first volume. All this good stuff. And you got this awesome little poster here. That's pretty cool. You got the other little stuff here, the little statues. That's cool. These statues cool, like the most famous Nightwing thing ever. This is cool. I really like this shirt. I definitely like this shirt. Look at that. I'm going to have to try and like this. Okay. But I'm really digging on that one. The Arkham Asylum inmate shirt. I'm going to have to get that graphic designs. You want to talk about really good shirts, my peeps? I'm going to suggest that you go to my sponsor, the sponsor for this video. That's Beautiful Halo. Go and check all of their beautifully licensed Marvel and DC shirts and other apparel. You get hats, you get some sweat jackets and some sweaters and stuff like that. All really beautiful stuff. Go and check them out. By purchasing from them, by buying from them, you are helping the channel. You're getting steep discounts. You can't get this stuff retail for these prices. Look at the prices. You know I'm right. Go and check out the link below. It automatically, like my link below will bring you to my prices, my discount prices. Don't believe me? Just type in Beautiful Halo and go check them out without using my link and see the difference in the price. Going through my link gives you a steep discount compared to the regular pages. So definitely go and check them out. Every single item that you purchase winds up kicking back to me a little bit. They do not charge you any extra for that. So literally, you make out, I make out, they make out. Everybody's happy. This is how what do you call it? This is how an unlimited power source happens. All right. So green energy. That's how this happens. Okay, so let's get started on the actual previews comic book, the main book itself, the previews book. Let's see what's going on in here with these October solicits, the mask. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We're going to see more about that in a little while. We got a couple of brand blue fantasy in here at this big unfolding inside cover. Now here's something. The trade paperback to Neon Future is going to be out. Steve Aoki. Jim Krueger. I've seen some of his work before. Steve Aoki. Now look, this is, first page of the darn thing. I looked up Steve Aoki because I know the name. I don't know any of the songs this guy's done. I don't know any of these things that they're talking about that this guy has done. Yet some way, somehow, I know that name. And I don't know why. Maybe I actually met him. I don't know. But something's up. I know that name. Besides just his music stuff, so whatever. Neon Future, I'll probably give this a look. We'll see what's what. Of course, Vampirella, how you doing? Black Terror's up there. All this good stuff. So let's get moving. Let's get into this. Comic Fest t-shirt. That's very cool. They should make that nice and cheap for us because I wouldn't mind wearing something like that. We'll see what's what. The little comic strips is actually kind of fun. It's kind of cute. Let's get moving right in. Let's get talking. Okay, Mr. X, this is something cute, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here you go. Here's the thing a lot of you guys were looking for. That's for you. Whoever finds this first, go ahead, write it down. Comments below so I can congratulate you. You are the winner. You get this book digitally. Bang, there you go. And as far as the book itself, this big thing with the two books inside, the two Marvel books inside, the Marvel and the DC Previews book inside, go to Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles, and you can buy the book from there. It'll be the same price. Carlos isn't going to charge you any extra, but go on ahead inside and buy the book. And you can actually get the one that I was actually doing. So you'll have the famous book that was doing all this good stuff here. So let's get moving. The preview form, I won't fill it out for you. Vengeance of Vampirella, Cat Buzz, and all that good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Here, this looks good. This looks good right here. Chuck Dixon returning, but we got Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood coming up in here. Tintin, which is surprisingly huge in Saudi Arabia. That's wild, man. Roku, Steve Aoki again. All this good stuff here. Was that Itchy and Scratchy or something? Oogie and the Cockroaches. Sure. Hero Clicks with WWE characters. Okay. So let's get moving. Okay, Oktoberfest. Here's a nice, big, beautiful list of some of the Oktoberfest books coming out. Dark Red #1, if you missed that, it'll just have this thing up on top. Same book. Gorgeous, right? Lady Mechanica, maybe one of these, maybe this is the Halloween that I'll actually get the chance to, sit down and freaking read the thing. If you missed Deceased, don't worry. Here's your chance to get it again. Iron Man coming back. the original Spider-Man appearance. There's probably going to be a few stories in here because the Miles Morales issue number 0 is from the I can't remember it now, that one Ultimatum book, The Fallen, whatever, part 4 of 4, where it actually had his first appearance. The Ghost Rider King of Hell, which isn't even out yet, but it's going to be here. The Boba Fett, which was already out. Bunch of things. This is looking good. Underdog, all these things. Free comic books. Go and grab them. Some of them you can actually buy. So you can buy, I think you had 25 mini comic books for $5 or something like that, whatever it is. I forget. Yep, $4.99. And you can get one of these super packs. You know what I'm saying? Consider Pokemon. Definitely do a Saki Yojimbo. Give these out for Halloween instead of candy. $5. You get 25 mini books. Come on, that's way better. Get a kid hooked on comics. Keep the thing going. You want to throw a stupid little candy bar in there with it? Fine, by all means. But there you go. Commemorator artist Kelly Jones. That's cool. They're gonna have the T-shirt of Kelly there. Anyway, you got all the gems of the month here. Yes, I can attest that a lot of these are going to be incredible. Look at this. Beware the Ghost Rider. Danny Ketch is coming back. Joker Harley. Criminal Sanity. Cobra Kai. I'm looking forward to that. This is actually the Karate Kid saga continued. This is where Johnny's actually going to be looking for the girl Allie. So that he's going to be retelling the story of how Allie was stolen from him. I love that. Return to Vader's castle, all this good stuff. So let's get started on the Image comic. Somebody bookmark this, earmark this. Again, I'll hook you up with what do you call it? The thing, the shout out. I'll pin your thing to the top. Marked number 1. Cole got a little preview of the comic here. A couple of previews. I love that Image does that. So Nomen Omen number 1 of 15. Cool. So we know that it's only set to go, but so far. Chrononauts. So astronauts through space, the Future Shock thing. 1 through 4 is there. Copra, Dead Eyes, all these number 1s. I'll probably be checking out all the number 1s. Thought Bubble. I wonder if this is the Thought Bubble anthology. Good stuff here. The Gogor trade paperback, which I didn't get the chance to read. I have issue 1. Would you believe I still haven't read issue 1? Killer Be Killed, deluxe hardcover. Interesting. Little Bird, sweet. My heroes have always been junkies. Ed Brubaker, baby. Often Wrong. Red Hook, volume 2. Never read it. I'm wondering if this takes place in Red Hook or if that's just the guy's name. Red Hook. Street Angel, Curse Words, Gideon Falls. Walking Dead, Hit Girl, Kick-Ass related, Witchblade. Okay, all these back in prints. This is really cool. Definitely happy to see things coming back into print. I always like being able to catch things that I missed. I Kill Giants. This was a comic that made a lot of people cry, so I got to go back and read that. One of these days. Analog Ascender. What is this? Battle Pug. Birthright. Coffin Bound Criminal, Deadly Class, Crowded, East of West Excellence. What is that? Death or Glory, Die. That's cool that Die is still going on. Gideon Falls, Hit Girl Season 2, Ice Cream Man, Isola. I'm glad that's still going too. I just got to get around to reading them. Manifest Destiny, Middle West, Oblivion Song continues with 20, Outer Darkness 11, Outpost 0, Postal, Deliverance number 4. Sweet. Brian Edward Hill. I just had the interview with Brian Edward Hill on my podcast recently, episode number 125. Go and check that out. That's on this channel. You'll see it there. He wasn't able to do video, but that was definitely him talking. Pretty Deadly. I love that. Pretty Violent. Those are cool names, man. The Ride, Rumble, Reaver. Wow, Reaver, literally just monthly. Whatever. It was a good issue. Rat Queens, love that that's still going. I did a spotlight and story of that. SFSX, the Safe Sex, basically, just Safe Sex. Savage Dragon, Sea of Stars, Sonata, Space Bandit Spawn 302. They're going to keep going. Thumbs, Trees, the Three Fates, Unearth, and the Weatherman Volume 2. So I love that they got these shirts. Look at this. They actually got the one Walker screaming shirt. That's really cool. If you guys are into that, they're going to have the teeth pin for redneck. That's cool. Can't put it in there. What do you call it? Telltales. All of this really cool stuff. This right here. I was not reviewing comic books when Walking Dead 1 came out. There was just no way for me to go back and see all that stuff. So here's somebody new. Wesley Chu is going to be doing the Walking Dead Typhoon. This is going to be in issue 1. They're going into China, where you got like 1 million plus undead, the walkers, walking around, and like 1,000 or so survivors in this one town trying to survive this attack. So October 1st is coming out, 2019. Guess what? I will be reading. That looks awesome. Can't wait to be there. Grendel, Devil's Odyssey, Count Crowley. I imagine it's Crowley. Might be Crowley. Whatever. Depends. Is it about Alistair or not? Little preview for that. There's all this other Grendel over here. The Mask. That's the word I was trying to look for before. Black Hammer, Justice League. I tried. I don't know anything about Black Hammer. So, oops. Ruby Falls. Oh, cool. Got a little preview there. She Could Fly, everything. Berserker Unbound, the Orville. Spell on Wheels as opposed to Hell on Wheels. Choke Gasp. That looks interesting. Is that I don't know. You're not going to tell me the guy's name right away? Forget about it. Anyway, Modern Love. Oh, yeah, all the love ones, the EC archive books. Cool. Hellboy, Manor Black will be continuing. 4 of 4. It's only going to 4, huh? Well, that stinks. This was a good story. Hellboy in there. Some Kabuki. We got American Gods, Fight Club by Polonic. No One Left to Fight is going to continue. Number 4 of 5 coming out. Okay, cool. Strayed, Triage, Steeple, Ether, Tommy Gun Wizards. I love that. The Little Mermaid out of Dark Horse. All right, 1 of 3. I don't know. My wife doesn't really like that so much. She likes the Snow White. So I think that's going to end around here, and that's when the trade will be out. Bunch of Alien stuff coming out. Miniature Final Fantasy. No Adventure Too Large. That's just weird. That's cover's not final also. This is finally ending. The StarCraft Survivors, Drifters, Gantz, Mob Psycho 100. This is cool. A couple of pint glasses as opposed to tumblers. I think the tumblers would have been more interesting, but okay. My Hero Academia. Wrapping paper. Return to Vader's Castle. This looks, a lot of the stuff looks pretty cool. Whatever, the Star Trek stuff. IDW. Oh, sorry. So IDW, we're on IDW right now, guys. Whatever. Yeah, My Little Pony. The Avengers. This one looks like it could be fun. We'll see what's up with that. We got the Captain Marvel, Spider-Man. We got Hulk, biggest and best. We got solid gold superheroes, baby. Cool. Let's look at that. So it looks like some Golden Age stuff. Please, gimme. Scrooge Giant, DuckTales, Addams Family, Transformers Galaxies number 2. This is going to feature the Constructicons Rising Part 2. I can't wait. I don't think I'll be reading Transformers past issue 10 because I'm just not feeling it right now. Sorry everybody, Brian Ruckley and everyone. Transformers Ghostbusters 5 of 5. Somebody mentioned there's going to be 5 issues. I did not know. G.I. Joe, Saki Yojimbo is going to be continuing. Sweet. G.I. Joe 2. You know what? If this is going to be going back to an issue 1, I'll probably jump on it, see what's what. TNMT Urban Legends. More. Issue number 99 is coming out with Eastman doing the drawing. Sweet. Napoleon Dynamite Part 2 of 4 for the Impeach Pedro. Rom, Dire Wraiths. Cool. All this good stuff. Starcadia, Magic the Gathering. Really looking forward to the Cobra Kai thing. That cover. That looks awesome. I don't know which one I'm going to get, but either way, looks good. Star Trek stuff, I'm not really overly interested until I saw this. Star Trek Voyager, Mirrors and Smoke. This is the dark universe for Star Trek Voyager. Guys, I had mentioned when I was doing the Mirror and the Mirrorverse stuff for Next Generation, all that good stuff, that I was really hoping that, and they did. It looks like they just skipped over the Deep Space Nine. Oh well, this is the one I was really looking forward to because I loved Star Trek Voyager. I don't know who Paul Allor is. I was hoping it was going to be the Tiptons because they made some incredible stories, but whatever. If Paul Allor knows what he's doing, I am down with it. J.K. Woodard is going to be doing. He's the one who did all the other books, so we know there's going to be drawn beautifully. I can't wait for this to come out. I will be reading this. I will probably be in love with this. And it's funny because it goes like Neelix and Kess are down scavengers and working against these guys. And what is it? An apparent Terran who calls herself Annika Hansen. Does anybody remember Annika Hansen? That's 7 of 9. So, dude, I love this. I love this. I can't wait for this. Cannot freaking wait. Joe Hill, Lock and Keys to Nail is still going to be going on. Wow. All this stuff here. What is it? Star Pig, Canto, 5 of 6. Oh, it's going to be going to 6. I couldn't remember if it was up to 5 or issue 6. Oh, of 6. Mountainhead 3, Pandemica number 2, Gears of War Omnibus. This I was kind of excited for because I see it's Jim Zub and Max Dunbar and a few others, Nelson Daniel and Nethro Diaz. And like the cover looks amazing. All this, it just looks really amazing. And then I'm just like, oh, wait. It's going to include, what the heck is his name? Boo. And what's the other guy's name? Minsk. Minsk and Boo. So it's going to be that party. Guys, as much as I love Jim Zub writing Dungeons and Dragons, he seems to be going more of the comedy route with Minsk and Boo. And I personally could care less. I could honestly care less. So as gorgeous as this cover is, it's not going to be a deep, dark cut of Dungeons and Dragons with a lot of blood or whatever. It's going to be a comedy. If you've got those two in it, it's a comedy. It's like you can't have a serious Avengers team if freaking Deadpool's in it nowadays. That's just not the way that it works. So, yeah, I'm not really interested. Here's something that I'm unbelievably interested in, though. It's been a long time, but Jericho was an incredible TV series. They're making a comic book. Seasons 3 and 4. They've been talking about doing it for a long time. They talk about how they've actually got the original writing staff overseeing the thing. Boom. I'm there. I am so there. Steve Cannon, for better or worse. What do you call it? I remember this comic series. So it's just going to be, I guess, an omnibus of all their good stuff there. Lupus, a few other things, whatever. I don't know what half of this stuff is. The Star Wars stuff. Yeah, cool. The EC stuff. Still in an IDW here doing this stuff still. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Munchkin with the Turtles. That actually looks like it'd be fun. Batman animated series, Sonic Turtles. Okay. Yeah, the 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages of Marvel. And then we move on to Dynamite Comics. Here's another earmark, guys. So, of course, Vampirella. It's probably their biggest thing. What do you call it? What do we got here? Okay, Black Terror. So this is Max Bemis over here. Look, man, his run on Moon Knight, I know there's a lot of people who really liked the way it began and ended. I really liked the way it began. Then it just started getting silly, and I didn't see how it ended because I just couldn't get back into it. It was a short run, and it canceled, whatever. Fool Killer was only like 5 issues or so. No, sorry, I couldn't get into it, so I don't think I'll be reading this. The cover looks amazing, but then I saw Max Bemis is doing it, and with all due respect, I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot because, again, he could be learning his lesson from, going the more silly route with Moon Knight eventually. But no, it talks about it being silly and, hijinks and adventures. Like, I got no time for that. Not even remotely interested in that. Lucio Perillo, The Art of... Sweet. How you doing? It must be the Princess of Mars. A bunch more Vampirella, including The Art of. Got to be the best picture ever of Vampirella. I'm so disappointed I was not able to get my hands on that cover, man. They made it into a statue because of course they freaking did. Damn it, I'm so mad I didn't get my hands on that. Wow, that really frustrates me. Anyway. The Boys. I apparently have to read this stuff because it's huge. It's huge. I got to see the TV series because it's apparently huge. Betty Page, Unbound, doing the Maleficent thing. Awesome. The Devil, Gail Simone. What is this? Chastity. Well, when issue 1 comes out, I'll probably give it a shot. When I finally get my hands on issue number 1, I'll probably give that a shot too. Elvira, Red Sonja. It's too much of this crazy Red Sonja. Is this crazy Red Sonja thing still going on? Okay, they promised this was going to be short. I'm not going to continue reading that. I'm just not going to continue reading that. Plus, the last issue didn't do a whole lot for me. Vampirella read Sonya stuff. Here's some Queen Sonya. Nice playing the what Arnold Schwarzenegger was eventually supposed to do. Battlestar Galactica Twilight Command. That is a really cool picture of the Cylon being all strung up like that. That is very cool. More Vampirella, because why the hell not? That's a really cool looking image. I like that. V instead of the S. Okay, yeah. They're really hot. Wolf Cop. I think I did issue number 1. Now we got Boom Studios starting off with some Hellmouth. Discover stuff. We got Queen of the Skies over East Berlin, number 1, maybe. Guys, I just got to stop right there. Judas softcover being offered again, $14 or $15 US. Guys, it's generally my opinion that if these two would have only done this book and then gone on to become like financial, I don't know, anchor bankers or something like that, where they'd make a lot of money, they could have just retired doing comic books with only this one comic book out. And in my mind, at least, they would be legends, and I would still talk up this comic book. This was a beautiful, beautiful comic book. This was incredible. You guys should definitely consider reading that. Hellmouth, that looks interesting. Jordi Belair, I might try it with Jeremy Lampert. Might give it a shot. Angel, again, just talked to Brian Edward Hill. I didn't talk to him about this because I don't know anything about it. But yeah, check it out if you love his work. Firefly, the Unification. Snoopy, a Beagle of Mars. That just looks too funny. This is going to be a Becky Lynch story where it's going to, right before it switches over to SmackDown Live on Fox, which will be on Friday night SmackDown, it'll be, instead of Tuesdays. That's going to be on October 4th. October 1st, I believe, that's when this issue comes out. And, October 2nd. Sorry, it's right there. Zermanico's doing the cover. Ken Panetta and Kendall Good, both of whom have worked on this stuff before. Becky Lynch backstage meeting a whole bunch of people, including The Undertaker. I am down with this. She's still got the Becky 2 belts thing. Well, she should stay Becky 2 belts, man. I mean, come on. WWE, get your freaking act together and understand where your main money is coming from right now. We love Becky. Keep it on Becky, damn it. Something's Killing the Children, Bone Parish. Faithless is coming to, if you guys are looking at my Pornhub reviews, go look up Faithless, Comic Book University, Faithless, Professor Bill, whatever. Do a look. You'll find my reviews of Faithless is an amazing comic book, man. Amazing comic book. On sale December 25th. Christmas, baby, Christmas. I love these covers. They're gorgeous for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All this stuff, like these covers are beautiful. All this Power Ranger stuff. I hope they do something isolated so I can go back and start reading from issue 1. Once in Future, Ronin Island. I can't get into Ronin's Island. I didn't like it. It's only gone to issue 12, it says. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, the timeline. Cool. That's actually cool. And here you got a huge timeline almost in the middle of the book. Almost in the middle of the book. Sweet. A whole bunch of good stuff here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Ghost in L.A. with Cynic Grace. Cool. I hope that he's enjoying the work that he's doing. He seemed really depressed on Twitter recently. I don't like people being depressed. So let's see. We got all this good stuff here. Captain America 100 Project. Apparently this is just going to be the art of Captain America comic book covers. So, sweet. Like 100 covers from his history. All right, cool. Game of Thrones stuff. So, are we still in? No, we switched colors, so we're in a different... What are we in now? What the heck is F1? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I think that we're in something different here. So, all these August previews for books and magazines. Whatever. Anyway, okay, this right here. Guys, don't tell my wife. But she's reading this right now. She doesn't watch these previews. She doesn't watch any of my videos unless I sit her down and make her watch one of my comic book reviews. She gets enough of me throughout the day. But this right here, Octavia Butler's Kindred hardcover. It's going to be a comic book. As soon as this comes out, only $25, buying it. She's listening to the audiobook right now, and she's infuriated that she didn't read it, listen to it, whatever, way back in the day. This is awesome. She loves this. She wants me to read it, listen to it also. Well, excuse me, now that it's going to be in a comic book form, I think I just might. And then I can pass this over to her so that she can read it. She's going to love this. Wow, wow, wow. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. All Quiet on the Western Front. Wow, they got a, Handmaid's Tale. Hamilton. Of course, I was already talking about this, but Alexander Hamilton, one of the founding fathers. The Giver. Dude, they got a lot of really good stuff here. Anne Frank, yeah, when I need a good cry, I'll probably... I might have to stay away from this because, yeah, that's probably going to give me a really good cry. Myth and Folklore for Superman. Sweet. Looking forward to a lot of these. But, yeah, that's going to be a great gift for the wife. She's going to flip when she sees that. That's, when does this come out? Damn it. Does it say November? Does that say November? I don't know what that says right there. Anyway. Whatever the hell that comes out, I got to buy that because, yeah, she's going to flip for that. It says back to school, so maybe it's going to be sooner than that. Anyway, as soon as it comes out, I'll grab it. Let's have the Cimarron. Nice. Some Conan stuff. Just the covers and whatnot. Oh, here it is again. Let me see. When does this damn thing come out? Can you give me a freaking heads up, please? Because I'm curious. Groundbreaking. Slavery. Traveling through time. Yep. And yes, this came out before, what the hell is that one thing that came out? Damn it. Outlander. This came out before Outlander. Okay, so I can't see it by skipping through it really quick, so whatever. I'll have to come back and take a look for it. But anyway, back to school. That should mean September or this month even. Either way. Okay, finishing up. Bang, bang, bang. Dual Identities, The Boys Cry. Okay. And now, this one. The, what's that called? Abstract Studios? Yeah. So, Terry Moore, 5 years. Order issue 5 now. A whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that's it. That's it for Artifact. We got Action Lab over here. This is where hate to say it, but they're mostly known for their nudie stuff, but they got a couple other stuff here. Oh, look, already with their nudie stuff. Whatever, man. You can check me out doing a whole bunch of these reviews on Pornhub. Again, especially like Zombie Tramp and Vamp Blade and stuff like that. Yeah. There's the Horde. That's good. I'm going to have to try this out when issue 1 comes out. Try it out. Maybe it already came out. I'm going to be on this. And this is Aftershock. So we're already in Aftershock now? What the frick? They're just jumping through this stuff. Okay, Aftershock. The Horde. I'm going to have to check out when issue 1 comes out. Unless it already came out and I missed it. Oops. Aftershocks. Dark Arc number 1 for After the Flood. Hells yes. It's about damn time they're coming back. Cullen Bunn. Wando. Love that name. Yeah. Sweet. Shoplifters will be liquefied. No, liquidated. Yeah, liquidated. Too hysterical, so they'll be made cheap, I guess. Last Space Race, Midnight Vista, Dark Red 8, so that's going to be coming back. Bad Reception, You Are Obsolete, fool. Use Obsolete. Jimmy's Bastards. Didn't like Temporal Night, just put that, I think that review came out yesterday. Walk Through Hell, yesterday for whatever, anyway. I don't know when I'm putting this video. I'm probably putting this video out on Monday, and then bang, yeah. So anyway, Snifter Terror, all that crazy stuff. The Goon loves me some Goon, man. Got dang, this is his own thing. Bruce Lee, look at that figure, man. Yeah, they're gonna show a whole bunch more of this stuff. Look at that. That's something that comes with it. So if you saw that one, the Thor spinning his hammer, now you got Bruce spinning his nunchuck. His nunchaku. It looks great. Ogie cockroaches. I don't know what all this crazy stuff is. Yeah. Sweet. That's going to come out on... loves me some Zorro. They just got to keep on putting out some Zorro. So this is American Mythology Productions. This stuff just goes so fast because there's not a lot of books coming out by these individual publishers. Is that a Harry Potter? Cool. Something with Harry Potter coming out. And the Goblet of Fire. Cool. Gold Digger, Badass, much stuff here. Jughead, The Hunger versus Vampironica. That's very cool. Archie versus Predator 2, the second volume, I should say. Archie, 1955, so he's going to be Elvis. Fathom. So there's Aspen Comics up in here with Lola, Fathom, Soulfire. Bow. Seeing that just DC and Aspen variants. That's a gorgeous Supergirl. All of this stuff nice. High fructose. Come on, man. Unofficial Game of Thrones. Avatar Press now. Oops, I'm so excited. I just smacked the freaking camera handle. So we got crossed with some of these sexy covers for Avatar Press. Avatar's got some fun comics too. Stitched, Providence, the George R.R. Martin stuff, Killtopia, Song of the Machine, and okay, here we go with Boundless. Boundless has a lot of nudie comics also. So you got, okay, that's interesting. Unholy, Unholy, down, now. And Argent, hold your head up. Whoa, and Onyx, let the boys be boys. Slam, bat, down, this is like a musical. This is a musical. Anyway, so let's get. You guys were not expecting that. Belladonna, Fire and Fury. Yeah. Damn. How you doing? You got some sultry nude, sultry adult, sultry. The Professor Bill reviewing on Pornhub version. Like, what's up with that, man? How you doing? Jeez. Okay. Belladonna, cool. Jungle Fantasy. This is the #1 nudie comic book, adult comic book, risque comic book that's out. Bang. This is one of them also. You got a bunch of the Art of Warcraft, their Hearthstone, the Diablo, Blizzard doing their thing. More Captain Canuck redos as opposed to making new. The Pitiful Human Lizard. I was hoping some more of that stuff would come out one day. We'll see. Mr. Liu. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. We saw that stuff. Here we go. Lady Death. And I kind of want to get, look where I'm touching. I kind of want to get my hands on that cover. That's a gorgeous freaking cover, man. Wow, that's beautiful. I know, you guys are pissed that I just turned the page. Sorry. A bunch of stuff here. Absolutely everything you need to know about Marvel. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Whole bunch of good stuff here. More stuff coming up. The facsimile covers coming out from Marvel. A whole bunch of good stuff. This is nice. The Killer Smile. Two-Fisted. What's up with that? Tales from the Frontline Combat. Tales from the Crypt. Weird Science. I like that they're redoing a lot of these things. Okay. Fantastic books. A whole bunch of books. Go ahead and get your look. Get your look in. Some jackass when decided to comment on an old video of mine when I did of the Gunman for the Dark Tower, because there's a 3-issue limited series, and I was like, yeah, I don't know anything about this, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, don't you think you should do some research on the characters before you actually talk about the comic book? No, you freaking jackass, you moron, you idiotic brained just dumbass. Like, what's the matter with you? Since they're crossing over to different mediums, I think it's on them to explain this stuff to me. I'm not going to read, 7 novels for the Dark Tower, whatever it is. I'm not going to read all these novels just so I can review a comic book. It's their responsibility to explain to me enough about the history of the character or whatever in order for me to read the comic book. Because let's face it, ain't no old women who have their nose buried in a Stephen King novel going to come back and freaking, a comic book. I'll get into comic book. That's never going to happen. There is not one case of that happening in the entire world. So no, that guy needed to be smacked. If you're listening, you deserve to be smacked. Come and visit me one of these days. I will happily smack you. I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. Nobody necessarily needs to be smacked. Heavy metal. I love the Iron Maiden that's going on. I still enjoy seeing the Eddie stories coming out. What is it? Star Trek. That's cool. A little hero collectors thing. Spotlight on. Tap dance. I don't know. Tap dance killers. Okay, cool. More about some of these things. The Twilight Men. Ignited. Steve Aoki's thing, Bramble. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. A lot of this stuff just feels like filler almost. Like, They're not interested here. Some Lion Forge press up in here. Look at this. I can barely even what is this? What is it? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, and it's too much. Give me more. There we go. There we go. Actually, tell me what the book is about by showing me what the book is about. Unfortunately, that's not enough to make me want to read it. Sorry. Catalyst Prime 7 Days #1. Maybe. The Ogre Gods, the Great Men. Cool. Afghanistan and back. Bruce Lee Way. That looks cool. The heck is that? Wolvenheart. That looks pretty interesting. All right, I might give that a look if I see it on the rack. Let's see, Terror, Threat of Terror, and stuff like that. Bunch of horror books. Yeah. Render, or just R. I don't know. Rick and Morty. Dungeons and Dragons. Obviously, Jim Zub again. Having a little too much freaking fun. Knights of Dominion. Is it Dominion or Domination? It's Dominion. I was right. Stumpy Town. Stumptown. Anyway, Colby Smulders. So it's going to be something that shows up on Wednesdays in fall on ABC from Oni Press. Colby Smulders. She played Mariah Hill. A version of Mariah Hill I can actually get behind. There's a bunch of the joke books. This was it. Socialists do as we say, not as we do. Coloring book. That's hysterical. Home Alone. Still trying to. I really hope that the Macaulay Culkin is actually making some money off of this. Like it's him that they're doing this off of, so they should. Some H.P. Lovecraft stuff. Absalom. This looks cool. The Dark Arts collectible set from Harry Potter. You actually get one of the masks there. Cool, man. Cool. A whole bunch of stuff here. The Dog. Shan and Hawk Moon. Stuff like that. Robotex. I'm surprised they're still going with this. Oh, an ongoing Robotex remix. I don't know what that is. Fell off the actual series. I kind of wish I didn't, but I did. It actually stopped. I think it hiccuped for a little while, and then I couldn't remember if I miss an issue. I very rarely ever go back to read it again. It's funny. I just did that with I just did that with Goon recently, but I jumped back on it. This is interesting. I just saw this. In the Out to Liberate Inhuman Slaves. When did this come out? Because this is in hardcover. I just saw this in the bookstore, not the comic book store, an actual bookstore, Indigo, not too far from me recently, and I was thinking about getting it, but I don't know when that came out. But I don't think I have time to sit down and read an entire novel anymore. Way too much going on. Japanese video game obscurities. Okay. Toy chest stuff. Bloodshot, Roku. Psylords, Livewire Killers were obviously in the Valiant books now. Way in the back. Valiant's way in the back. Anyway. Let's see. Killers was fun. Toyo Harada. Sorry, my bad. Punk Mambo. More Bloodshot. Valiant High. That could be fun. That could be fun. I might. I don't know. I don't think I know enough about them to do that. Vault. There's all this stuff. Seven Shores, that's a gorgeous freaking cover, man. The Seven Shores, that's beautiful. Wow. Pilot, Romances of Mars, I don't know what else stuff is. Neil Gaiman having a conversation. Is it Xenoscope? Yep, it is. Grimm's Tales of Terrors, Van Helsing. Okay, I wish that they would make this stuff something that I can actually jump on. Ghost Ship, wow. How you doing? Looks like something I should be pornhubbing. Milan, Seven Ocean Secrets, blur, 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 blur. It's a lot of stuff. Here's some, what is this, manga? Dragon Ball, visual history. Yeah, these are manga books. All right, cool. So go ahead and check these guys out. Bunch of manga. Whole lot of manga. Whole lot of freaking manga. Wow. Look at all the manga. Nice. Kids graphic novels here. Man, they're not playing around. There's a lot of this stuff coming out. It's kind of cool that Previews actually does this. They actually put out the mangas that are coming out. Sweet. Wow. How do these people put out so much stuff? Like, this is definitely an art of love. And I know that a lot of these guys, a lot of these people, they do the writing and art themselves. So it's like the same person doing a lot of this stuff. So definitely, like, manga feels like the language of love to me, because like they obviously love these books. Knights of Sidonia. Sidonia, that was one of the Dungeons & Dragons things for Planescape, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's cute. Joker goes to the movies. A whole bunch of stuff here. That's a gorgeous shirt. That Scarlet Witch shirt, that is gorgeous. Speaking of which, this is where we get into the other stuff, guys. All right, let's look at the back of this book. We can see the toys and figures that are coming out. We got this. Limited to 1,500 numbered pieces worldwide. 2 feet tall. Only $375. Wow. Wow. That is freaking amazing. That is damn beautiful. Grand Gesture up in here. Grand Jester. God, that is gorgeous. All right. Final Fantasy up in here. We got some of this other stuff. What's coming up. And this is cool. Be kind of cool if all these connected, but good enough. God, this Superman is just amazing, though. Absurd how good that is. What is this? Toy Talk, Richard Force. Cool. Cool. Batman, Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns. That's gorgeous. The Hall of Mirrors thing. There's another picture of that later on, I believe. The monkeys. You're going to see that it's basically Christmas tree ornaments right here. You're going to see those a little bit also. Okay. Academia, I think all the... Wow. Wow. That is a gorgeous freaking statue. Damn. 14 inches tall. Damn, son. Avatar: The Last Airbender. These look like they'd be cool. These are 3 of the 4 main things. Oh, what's his name? Moku or something like that? My kids want a lizard with this thing's name. Can't remember this thing's name. Darn it. The little freaking monkey thing with the ears. Anyway, this is cool. Aang, the girl that does the water bending, and the Fire Nation guy. I remember Aang. Bunch of it statues. Kill. Sonic in a car. Rocketeer. There's the Bruce Lee giant size from the Diamond Select. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. There's the big Hall of Mirrors. That looks awesome. That looks really cool. Like, he's actually bending forward. You can see it down here. Very cool. So you can actually have this up in your collection. It's cool. Got a bunch of these little guys down here, and then this big cyborg up there. It looks like fun. Teen Titans Go. Pretty sure I've seen this before 1 billion times. This is really cool looking. I like that. Only $200. Limited to 3,000. Cool. Cool. Do I see a height? You don't want to just give me a height right away? 12 inch. There we go. It's 12 incher. This is gorgeous also. Angel with this mutant kid. I forget if this girl actually had a name or not. But it's cool. The baseball bats, the enemy, all this stuff. The mutie sign, whatever. This is gorgeous. Rescuing the little girl. Morbius. I mean, who doesn't like Michael Morbius, right? Excuse me. This is cool. Oh. It's got the web and the spider tracer, the chibi Thanos looking thing. Come and get me. You guys can see this, the John Wick statue behind me when I do my This Week in Comics videos, right behind the casting couch. There's a bunch of little Bruce Lee figures. Cool. Maleficent down there. This is a gorgeous Batman Who Laughs. Love that. That is gorgeous. You got the Drowned. You got Red Death. And is it called Red Death? Yeah, Red Death. My Hero Academia. This is the Buckbeak. That's his name. The Griffin. Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. More Fortnite stuff. That is interesting. Ooh, Inferno. That looks cool. I don't know any of these characters really, except for the toys I already have. That's badass. You got the little hyenas down there. That is really cool. Wow, I dig that. This is, of course, cool also. Doug Mankey. Nice. I like these. I like these. Victor Zsasz from the Batman Arkham Asylum thing. Bunch of the figurine collections. They look like chess pieces for Harry Potter. I likes it. Battlestar Galactica's Flash. Oh, Vibe in his thing, the whatever his name is. I've got his name right on the tip of my tongue. Excuse me, Ghostbusters. You know what's funny? Somebody's gonna like type his name down. Like it's literally just gonna be his name. They're just gonna type his name down there, and I'm supposed to remember this part of a freaking hour something video. I'm supposed to remember that I talked about him. Ramon, right? Ramon. Star Trek Discovery. I just don't care about Star Trek Discovery. Sorry, my peeps. These are cool. These are actually really cool. The Regeneration set. That's actually kind of interesting. They're going to do the Regeneration set. Alien. Freddy Krueger. Well, it is Halloween, so why not? Where's the Michael Myers stuff? Alien alternation things. Cool. That's expensive. Well, it's not that expensive, but expensive enough. $260. Oof. Wow, that's a lot, but it's gorgeous, man. Just look at that, standing on the clouds with the lightning everywhere. I can understand it. I totally understand it. It's beautiful. Dark Knight. Oh, they're gonna finally say the price. $260. Yeah, that's a. Oh, excuse me. I was looking for the height. That's what I was looking for. They already said all that stuff. Come on, my peeps. 14 inches tall. There we go. Inflatable hammers. The Justice League Wonder Woman sword. Why don't you just call it the God Killer, man? Just call it the freaking God Killer. Got all these guys. Looks like a Build-A-Figure. Sweet. This is interactive. This little head wig toy. All these guys. That's cool. I'm going to build him. Big time Spider-Man. These guys, I'm missing these two. Got to get my hands on these two, and then I could do a freaking review of all of them and get my Wendigo. I got my $5 deposit. I've actually got it right here for EB Games. It's my $5 deposit that I already put down to get this guy. It actually comes with the, it's the 6-inch Marvel Legends, and it comes with the Muramasa blade. So that's cool. I love the cowboy hat head. So that'll go good with my Old Man Logan, with the jacket and everything. You got Negan up here. I really want this. I just don't need that Wolverine. But that Hulk is the most beautiful Hulk I've ever seen in my entire life. And I would love to get my hands on the Hulk, including the other two hands. God, that's awesome. Terminator Dark Fate stuff. The Sarah Connor and the, yeah. T-800. You got all these guys. Got some Minecraft stuff. I was just playing Minecraft with my kids last night before they went to bed. This is really nice. This is, wow, that is epic as far as I'm concerned. So epic they got these two guys there. A bunch of Pez dispensers. That's cool. The Transformers Masterpiece for Hound MP47. Nice. This is gorgeous. Kind of almost like a chibi face, but I'm still digging it. I kind of wish the face was not quite so chibi-ish, but this is doing the exact same thing. They're still really nice. I dig these, especially these two were just in a story recently for Kelly Thompson, her Captain Marvel book. Really good stuff. The War of the Realms tie-in. This is a nice looking. Oh, you can actually switch out some heads. That's cool. I like that. Shin Godzilla stuff over here. See all these guys. A lot of cool stuff. Whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff. I just got a Goku and a Vegeta. Actually, I think it was this Goku. Anyways, he's got the blue hair. So, yeah. All this stuff here. You got, what is that, Rodan and Mothra. Sweet. All these Godzilla figures. Gundam. Gotta love Gundam. Harry Potter stuff, bunch of other cool little things. Tom and Jerry, that's actually kind of funny. SpongeBob thing. La 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 la. Far From Home. That's kind of cool looking. I see the head looks a little different there. I dig it. It looks a little different here. Maybe it's just the coloring. Maybe it's just the lighting, I should say. Anyway, yeah, this is the old one. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the one I was comparing these to, and this is a very different one. Okay, so the head definitely looks different. Cool. Magneto, chibi thing. One Piece, Naruto Shippuden. Yeah. This stuff, I don't know what this stuff is, but it exists. All of these guys, chicks with guns. I think we're getting into some of the risque stuff. Oh, Riki Choshu. I don't know who that is. I probably know him by a different name. That's cool. Oh, Green Arrow over here. That looks like some Transor Z, Mazinger Z. Oh, yes, the Mafex Batman. These things are just amazing. If only they weren't so freaking expensive. But wow. Okay. 1/12 scale. That's all I want. Stop making other scales. It's ridiculous to me. Make them so they can all be used together. That literally, it limits me from buying your stuff. Oh, that's definitely Mazinger Z, Transor Z. Sweet. That mecha, that's really cool. I like this. This guy down here, that's an awesome looking ship. Wow. There it is. I told you it was going to be happening. Oh, Flash. Savior of the universe. But there we go. The Christmas tree ornaments are 3 inches tall. The Beatles. The American Beatles. The Monkeys. Ming the Merciless. Godfather up there. More Tom and Jerry. That's all cool, man. My Hero Academia stuff. Star Wars stuff up there. Ultraman. Was this Devil? Yep, Devil May Cry. Nice. Mega Man. Oh, they can just make 1,000,000 Scorpions, and I think we will buy them all because they're awesome. Cyrax. There we go. Cyrax, whatever you want to call them. Triforce. There we go. Triforce alarm clock. That's cool. Cool. Bunch of stuff here. Bunch of stuff here. Yep, little tumblers. The eggs. Oh, it's an actual 4D game. What's 4-dimensional? The hell's the fourth dimension? Nobody knows what the fourth dimension is. Speculation. Somebody's going to be up there. Well, the fourth dimension is time. Well, technically the fifth dimension is time, according to Twilight Zone. Nobody knows what the freaking fourth dimension is. Okay. So here, Rick and Morty stuff. Try not to block anything. Death Star popcorn maker, because of course there is. A Darth Vader tea kettle, because why the hell not? This is cool, but I'm not paying $120 and $150 for these sets. These are gorgeous, but no, I will not do that. Sculpted mug. Come on, my peeps. Come on, my peeps. Donkey Kong, that's really cool. Cookie jar. Little keychains for Minecraft. This is cool. They're doing hero clicks for the WWE characters. The problem is they're not recognizing that Becky Lynch is not on here, and thus we don't care. We don't care. Yeah, nope. If you don't like Triple H spitting water, yeah, cute. Is anybody still alive or still currently wrestling? Because I don't see anybody offhand. I don't know. Anyway, I think, oh, that's Andre. It's not even Big Show. You know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. You want to just do all the legend stuff? Cool. You could have thrown Becky Lynch in there. Living legend, my peeps. Living legend. Are you a robot? I get that every time I want to sign into something. Click here to prove that you're not a robot. Pathfinder stuff. See, more of these guys. They actually got the names of everybody here. Ric Flair and everybody. Like Finn Balor, he's still wrestling. Big Show, he's still wrestling. Asuka, she's still wrestling. AJ Styles, still wrestling. Undertaker and Trish Stratus don't count. Neither does Triple H. Sorry, not regular. Sasha Banks doesn't even work for the freaking company anymore. Under contract doesn't mean anything. Same thing with Ronda Rousey. Oh, Roman Reigns. Okay, he is. So yeah, most of them, people who are not even there anymore. Build up your peeps. New adventure books coming out. Awesome for kids. Digging it. See? Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you sell. This is how you sell WWE. My girl, Becky. Okay, and that's going to be it for all this stuff. All right, guys, let's just wrap this all up. You know what I'm saying? Put all these guys here and put these guys back up. I hope you guys had a jolly good time. We'll have a gay old time. Wonder if anybody's even allowed to sing that anymore. You know what? Who cares? Anyway, so all this good stuff is up. It's beautiful. Guys, please don't forget, if you're looking for some cool swag, Marvel Legends stuff or DC stuff, you know, whatever, the t-shirts, hats, some light jackets coming up, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to start getting a little bit nippy sooner before you know it. Go to Beautiful Halo. Check out all of their gorgeous stuff because, coincidentally, they've got some really freaking gorgeous stuff. And yeah, anytime that you buy something from them, it's not per order, it's per item that you buy. You get my discount for everything, which is a steep discount, minimum of 16%, sometimes going up to as much as, I think it's 34%. And then sometimes they have discounts on top of that for certain items that they're trying to clearance house out. But check those out. I get a little kickback for every single item you buy. Not every order. No, every single item that you buy. So just take advantage of the bulk shipping, whatever, and just hook yourselves up and hook me up and show some love. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's it for the previews for this week. For this month. And yeah, that's it. On to some comic book reviews. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.